smiling at me as so many times before. I'll never wanna be away, leave you again. You are all I want and more. It is true. If only I could do one thing, I'll be with you. It is true. How I need the loving of you. Waiting at the doorstep, finally home. I've been gone for too long. Standing here a while just to take it all in. Radio is playing the song. It is true. If only I could do one thing, I'll be with you. It is true. Baby, how I need the loving of you. Will you still love me as I'm getting hungry and old? And when you are away, I sometimes shiver and cold. It is hard to define you, but you're worth more than gold. When everything is told. Waiting at the doorstep, finally home. I've been gone for too long. It is true. If only I could do one thing, I'll be with you. It is true. Baby, how I need the loving of you. Baby, how I need the loving of you. Baby, how I need the loving of you.
I don't think that I'm being that selfish right now. You said yourself you'd be breaking every vow. I can understand you're tired of this town, and I'm not saying that we have to settle down now. Just remember this: we could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there, made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to do. And I'll be out there looking for someone like you. Stardust, stardust. I'm the lazy one, so I guess I should have known. You said yourself you wanna do this alone. What if your dreams are making it hard to think straight? If you still love me, I can wait.
I'm just doing a little photo shoot for my Etsy shop with some new stuff that I've got in, so I thought while it's all lying out, I'll let you have a look as well. Just laying out these stickers. There is an enormous amount of stickers in this pack. They're all like sort of celestial and I don't know what the other word is. loads of maps, loads of moons, planets, all sorts of stuff, even just random little tickets. And like these kind of tickets as well, which are really cute. So I've laid half them out here, but these are all duplicates, so you're actually getting so many stickers in the pack. These are all the other ones that are the duplicates, so you're getting tons. I'm not sure how many you get in a packet, I'll have to look it up, but they're going to be amazing. And I think I went for the sort of planets and stars and things because it's quite autumnal and obviously Halloweeny as well, but I like using moons as well in a lot of things that I do. Like you've got loads of stickers here, you've even got loads of little actual moon stickers too, as well as loads of other little things that you can stick throughout your journal. So they come in a little pack like this, and you get so many stickers. I wonder if it says how many. Doesn't say on that, but I'll find out. So yeah, I'm just laying them all out. Also got these 2 new rolls of washi tape, which are actually like little perforated stamps, so you can tear it off and then it looks like a postage stamp, which is really cute. So this roll here has got loads of coffee, cafes, things to do with like Paris, even gardening one there. Really nice stickers there. I thought the coffees would be great for autumnal journaling as well. And this one has got lots of toadstools, even beautiful sunflowers, so it's very autumnal as well. And again, they tear off like little stamps as well. I love using stamps in my own journaling, so these appealed to me too. So by the time you see the video, both the washies and the stickers will be in my shop. Just taking a new delivery of journals as well, traveller's notebooks. These come in a case. It's like vegan leather, whatever it's called. You can get a charm on it. They're all different, because they're traveller's notebooks, they do tend to have a travel theme. So this one is a compass. I'll let you have a look inside. These are the same as the journal that I've got. So they come with everything that you see. So you get a little plastic folder here, and you've got little pockets there you can put stickers in, and then you've got a bigger wallet here, and then that is connected to this one, which is a little zippy pocket, which is handy. And then you get 3 different notebooks inside. So you've got a blank one. Is that 2 blank ones in this one? Oh, that's not blank, it's got little square dots. And you get the blank one, and then there's a lined one, and they all connect using these clever elastics that are through the book. So you can add in more books, you can add in more elastics as well. I don't know if I can show you. Yeah, the elastics just go around the middle page, so you hold them in, and then that way you can switch them out when you've filled up a book and add in a new one. So yeah, that's a really good set, and as I said, it's the same as the one that I've got, which is rather neglected, but that's my one, and it's had a bit of a battering, but you can see it gets nice and full once you start using it. So yeah, they are in the shop now as well.
Lost again, going back around, dreaming of a time when I get things right. Lost in the shadows of a million stars. Shouldn't they enlighten my near and far? Shouldn't they at all just tell me where you are? Send a prayer if I'm out of luck. Send a little love and I'll make it back. Send me a letter and a bottle of wine, telling me I will be fine.
I've just put the finishing touches, which is the drawstrings, on these bags that I've made. I'd fully intended to video a bit of the process of making the bags, but of course I forgot. So I've just pulled out some fabrics that to me sort of are nice and late summer, autumnal, and I thought I would give them a little little thing in common. I've used the metallic fabric for parts of each bag. So this one's got it on the cuff, and some have got it for lining. I've got a small, like a splatter, but it's metallic as well. I love that fabric, it's so subtle, but I love anything metallic. So I've used that on a couple of cuffs as well, so yeah, I'm really pleased with the bags. I've just put together some really pretty combinations. I think this one is my favourite. It's beautiful, isn't it? That one's a nice one as well, this fabric. Always really popular. I've teamed that with a pink stripe. So yeah, these should be in the shop by the time you see the video. So now I've finished the bags, I think what I'm going to do is cut out and make some pouches.
Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm in pieces. Oh, that halfway heart of mine is a rolling stone. Make me roll right home. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway.
Hello, well it hasn't been so long between videos this time. I managed to get another one in a lot sooner than the last time. Just sitting here on the couch with Tilly, as you can see her tail. She keeps looking at me, demanding attention. Yeah, I've been quite busy since the schools got back, getting on with some sewing and making stuff, so managed to get a bit of video of the process of making and showing you what I've been making as well. So I hope the video isn't too heavy on shop stock, but I need to show you what there is and what's new. I've got a few new journaling and stationery supplies going in there as well. Everything is now listed, I think. Yeah, everything's now in the shop. It's Friday afternoon. Just giving the house a little bit of a blitz, tidy up. Looking forward to a nice relaxing weekend. It's been a very wet week. We've had a lot of storms and there was a lot of flooding happened last night and yesterday. Not affecting me, not in my area, not too close, but in other parts of Scotland, so it's been a bit worrying. I think the weekend weather is to look a lot better, like dry tomorrow, so that'll be good, maybe get out for a walk or something. So yeah, I need to mention that I've been thinking a lot this year about what to do in terms of Christmas, because I usually do a Christmas box. Last year I just got to the point where it was almost, I just felt like, is it worth it? The market's become so saturated now, and once upon a time a lot of things that I did were quite unique, but now everyone with a craft business is just offering the same stuff, and it gets really hard to be seen, and sort of it becomes very demotivating, which is probably why I haven't seen a lot of me this year, to be honest. I know my vlogs have sort of quietened down a bit. So yeah, I've really questioned whether to do a Christmas box or not, and have decided not to. It's a lot of work, and last year it definitely felt like the sales went really slow, to the point where I did wonder whether they would all sell, and it's just not a nice feeling. It's really hard to deal with. So I've just decided to remove that stress for this year and not to do one. There's so much work involved, and I've just something that, yeah, I've just taken the decision not to put myself through that this year. I am contemplating doing maybe just a smaller one. I usually do smaller boxes, as you probably remember, where you get a project bag and maybe a mini skein of yarn and then some other little gifts. So I am wondering whether to do a Christmas version of that. It has also crossed my mind whether to do a Christmas, or not a Christmas, but a journaling advent box. I just want to put feelers out. Would you be interested in it? I don't follow a lot of journaling people actually, so I don't really know if loads of people are already doing that kind of thing. It's probably out there, but yeah, what do you think? Would you be interested? I know I've left it a bit late in the day at the moment, but I just feel like it would give me a good sort of motivational boost to actually plan something like that, and I would enjoy doing it. But if there's not going to be demand for it, then obviously there's not much point doing it. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on those things. Obviously it's good if you say it's a good, it's nice if you're going to say it's a good idea, whatever, but if it's not something you would buy, then, you know, there's no point me doing it just because it's a good idea, kind of thing, I guess. I hope you know what I'm saying. So yeah, my head is just contemplating lots of things at the moment, and it's just a little bit of a whir and a blur, and not quite sure what I'm doing. Now Tilly is getting brushed. She sits on this blanket and it's kind of the only time she actually wants a fuss. You try and give her a fuss anywhere else, she doesn't want it. But on this blanket she's like the little queen and she just, oh, she demands it. And you could probably do anything to her while she's on this blanket as well. She just relaxes on it so much. She'll fall asleep in a minute. Yeah, so on that note, sort of touching on what I was just saying about sort of not having the mental sort of space to want to put myself through a lot of worry. I have been feeling quite a bit anxious and worried this year, I think, just with obviously the economic climate is making business slow down a lot. I think a lot of small businesses are really feeling it, and it is a worry. I've had a few sort of health issues that are being investigated at the moment, so that's another worry. All the things with like bills and electricity, gas, everything is just worry, and I find it really difficult to sort of focus on the positives. I mean, it gets overwhelming, doesn't it? So I thought that I would go and have a look in the library the other day and just see. I thought I need to do something. I need to focus my attention on better things and just maybe have a look for some books that might help me to do that. So I just thought I'd share some of the books that I got from the library the other day. I did share a book that I was reading in the last vlog. Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine, and loads of you said you enjoyed that book as well, so it's obviously a popular one and like a bestseller for a good reason. So yeah, I think that book comes highly recommended from not just me but lots of my viewers as well. So I'm going to show you what I got from the library. So I've got this Fern Cotton book and it's called Quiet, and it's all about how to quiet the chatter, or how to silence the chatter in your brain that is all just negative stuff really. And as she says, it's by Fern Cotton. As she says, we all do it, and we all have different we all tell ourselves different things in our heads. So I think that'll be a really useful book on how to just hush it and focus on something else. I've put a little bookmark in here, a little bunny, can you just see it? I got this from Jules, who's So Sweet Violet. I think she sells them in her shop, I'm not sure if she's still got any. It's on a little like velvet ribbon, which is just so nice to sit and touch while you're reading the book. So yeah, I got that one. I love Fern Cotton. She has a podcast, and she always has really interesting guests, and she covers lots of interesting topics. And whilst I don't listen to every single one of them, there's always someone on the list that I'm interested to hear them talking, who she talks to. So I would check that out if you fancy something to listen to as well. Another one I got is The Little Book of Luca. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It's a bit like Huga, The Danish Search for the World's Happiest People. And yes, I did get it because the cover is absolutely beautiful. Thought that would be a nice little read as well. What I'm also hoping with the books is that they will encourage me to sit and just make time to read them, which is all part of the process of what I want to do. So in itself, just sitting down to read a book is going to help me as well. And I saw this one called Happy Moments, How to Create Experiences You'll Remember for a Lifetime. That sounds rather good. I haven't read it. I haven't really must have had a flick through it in the library. There are quite a few books like this in the library, just under non-fiction. I think it's like probably a self-help section or something. But yeah, there was quite a few books. So if it's something that you're interested in, like just trying to get some books to help you quieten your mind or whatever it is you need, pop along to your library, because free books, I mean, it's brilliant. And I also got a new novel to read because I had just finished, I was reading like a summary one, finished one. This is called The Queen of New Beginnings, and it's by Erica James, who I just realised last year, I think, that I really enjoy her books. I remember picking up an Erica James book when I was in my 20s and thinking, I'm not really getting into this. I don't connect with the character much because I think it's more aimed at middle-aged women. And now here I am enjoying it. I think because a lot of them are written maybe from like the mum point of view or the wife point of view, and the characters are like my age, so yeah, I can identify with some of them now. I haven't got far through this one. I need to go and get a bookmark for it actually. I've just done the terrible thing of folding the page over because I was reading it in bed the other night, but I've just started this one. I haven't got far, but so far so good. And I like Erica James. Her books are not too predictable, but you know, a little bit, but I don't mind that. So that is my current library books, and hopefully over the next wee while I'll make a bit more time. Oh, I just had to edit out a sneeze there. Hopefully I'll make a bit more time to sit down and actually read them. I think it'll be a bit easier now that the weather's turning a bit colder, because it'll be nice just to get cosy and sit and read a book and stuff. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to go and chill out for a little bit now, because it's been a busy day. Joshua's just come home from school, so I'll go and catch up with him. The link to my shop will be down below in the comments, but you can also find me on Etsy if you look for the shop name Sorimi UK. I will see you next time. Hopefully I'll manage to vlog again pretty soon. Thanks for watching, and please give me the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and feel free to leave me a comment as well. Let me know what you thought about the boxes that I suggested, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Despite me trying to look for fabrics that are sort of autumnal, I've just pulled these fabrics out just because they're so pretty. I'm going to make a product that I haven't made for ages. I keep meaning to remake them, and I never get around to it, but I'm going to do some now. So I'm just going to get these fabrics cut out, and then I'm going to choose lining fabrics to go with each of them. Oh, pink and green is just such a beautiful combination. Yeah, so stay tuned and you'll see what I'm going to make.
I want your body, body. You keep me wondering, is our love strong, just like a love song? Baby, it's haunting me. Don't know what you're thinking, it's like I'm sinking deep underwater. Maybe it's harder, harder, harder for me. Oh, harder for me. Maybe we're over it, or maybe just lovers, 'cause under the covers, baby, you're showing me how to be fearless, so no one can hear us. You're throwing the pillars through the floor. Now put your love in.
Just ironed all the linings and the fabrics that I've prepared for sewing. Since the iron's out, one of the worst parts of this job is that using the iron so often, I tend to just think, oh, I'll grab what's in the iron basket and just quickly iron my clothes. So I'll be doing that. Can you tell what my favourite colour might be? Bit of a theme going on there, huh? I also wanted to show you my new jumper that I got the other week. How cute is this? Snoopy, and it's such nice colours as well. I went for a really oversized size. I got a really large size so that it was really big and baggy on me. It's totally fleecy inside as well, so that's going to be good when the cool weather comes in. But I couldn't resist. Even the sentiment, adventure awaits, and of course the fact it's Snoopy. I got this in TK Maxx and it was only $14.99, so a little treat to myself. Isn't it cute? They had a few others as well, and I've seen Snoopy jumpers in there before, so if that is your thing, then get along to TK Maxx and have a look.
And sometimes I pretend I'm just above it all, but I want you lying next to me. Yeah, I want your body, body, body too. Yeah, body too. And baby, please don't think I'll run away from you. It's just sometimes I get scared to dive into it. I want you lying next to me. Yeah, I want your body, body, your body too.
Just pulled together a really fun selection of like sort of autumnal and Halloweeny things that are currently in my shop. There is loads when you pull it all out. You've got lots of journaling supplies, got these beautiful little moon stamps, and they come in such a pretty box. You can keep the box and add it into your journal. Washies. These are some scrappy bookmarks that I've got using some Halloweeny fabrics as well. They're really fun. And we've got lots of stamps. I use these ones a lot in my own journaling. And I've got these gorgeous stickers. They're like sort of celestial astrology and astronomy. Metallic stickers. They are so beautiful. Lots of the hands, which I know are quite popular, and just other little symbols which are so nice. A whole pack full of different stickers, all metallic on the black matte background. I've also got these ones which are just cozy stickers, lots of tea and coffee, yeah, and drinks, just cozy autumn drinks. And these are the new pieces from, I think I put a bit of a video in earlier on. I said they're all stickers, but actually they're not all stickers. These ones are, some of them are more papers, which is quite good because then you can tear them up. I like to have torn edges in my journals, and then you can glue them. You can also use them to make like a pocket in your journal as well. So yeah, some of them are stickers, some of them are just papers, die cuts. Yeah, I thought everything looked really fun together, so I've just taken a few photos for Instagram as well, but everything in the picture is in the shop now as well.
Don't need someone to save me, no, and don't come running to blame me. From miles away I can tell that something's off. The way you look and how you pause when you talk, I think I said enough. You said your love for me something brand new. You said this is something you would never do. Here we are in your car, let me see who you are, who you really are, yeah. Don't need if you're gonna leave me, then just do it.
So these are what I've been making. These are little thread catchers, so when you're doing your trimming your ends on your crochet or doing your embroidery, you just basically use this as a very pretty little bucket for all your scraps. It's a great way to collect them all as well, and they look so pretty, don't they? Go for the metallic inside this one with the bees, so beautiful. This one's such a nice fabric as well. Just posted the fabrics on Instagram, and this fabric was got a lot of attention with the little hairs on it. Don't have a lot left though, just enough for something small like the thread catchers. So going to get these photographed, I think, and I've got a pile of bags. I think I showed you those earlier, so I'm going to try and get them all photographed and in the shop as soon as possible. I haven't made these for years, and I've been meaning to make more and just for some reason never got round to it. And they're so beautiful. I always like to add a little bit of pretty crochet lace to the trim. Just think it makes them pop out a little bit more, makes them really pretty. And why shouldn't our little pile of scraps be pretty? But you can use them for anything. You could probably even stick pens, or use it as a ball holder for your yarn. Yeah, you get the idea of the size, but they're just perfect for having next to you on the couch to catch all your little bits of scrappy yarns or threads or whatever it is you're making. Even if you were doing an English paper piecing project, you could collect all your papers in here at the end, just little bits of thread. Just setting up some photos to take for my shop for the thread catchers. So this is how they look in action. So I've just literally weaved in the ends on my blanket here, just so that I could have some scrappy bits. And yeah, they just go in your little bucket. Super handy. Yeah, that's all there is to it. These are the needles that I use for weaving in ends. I don't know what it is, but the tip being curved just makes such a big difference. It just means you can hook the needle under the stitches really easily. These are in the shop. Sell them in a little tin, and you get 2 different needles in each tin. But they are super handy, so great for weaving in ends, and they work for like DK wool, but you can also use them for sock yarn as well. I use these when I'm doing socks to weave in my ends too. So I've taken all the pictures now. I'm going to go and edit them. I've got the pictures of the yarn catchers, the thread catchers, and I've also taken the picture of the bags as well, so that's quite a few things to get into my shop, as well as the stationery that I showed you the other day. We've got the two sort of rows of stamps and the other ephemera pack. Ephemera, is that how you pronounce it? I saw a video on Instagram the other day of someone pronouncing it quite differently. Can't remember how they pronounced it, but anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get comfy, and I'm gonna go and do a load of editing and uploading to my shop.
Hold up just a minute. Been looking for some help just to find myself. Yeah. Been losing my focus like 1,000 times before. Can't take this anymore. 'Cause I've been looking for something to change thoughts into motion. Been waiting way too long. Yeah, waiting just for somebody to love and to surround me and to handle my emotions. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out driving every mile, and now if I rewind, it's all been a waste of time. It's all been a waste of time. How could somebody be with someone else if you can't be by yourself? Yeah. I got my problems. Lately I've been fading out, holding out, waiting just for somebody to love and to surround me and to handle my emotion. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out driving every mile, and now if I rewind, it's all been a waste of time.
Just had a delivery of some new scissors. I couldn't get hold of the ones that I used to have in my shop, so I've got these little ones now that have got some little floral patterns on them. They're really sweet. I don't know if you can just see that. So these ones are quite tropical looking, and then a lilac as well. So these will be great for embroidery or cutting your yarn ends, but you could also use these for scrapbooking. Be quite good for cutting out small bits of paper as well. So they're in my shop now, and I've just been teaming them up with some of the scissor covers that are also in the shop, because they look quite good with all the bright colours together as well. So yeah, I've just been taking some photos which I'm going to upload to Etsy in a moment. Just received these in a delivery as well. It's a little bundle of Tilda fabrics. They are absolutely gorgeous. I hadn't realised at the time of ordering this fabric. I think I've got the same fabric in all the different colourways. I hadn't noticed that. Loving the mustard and this sort of plummy colour. Be really nice for autumn. And I ordered a few solids as well. These are also from the Tilda range. So next week I think I'm going to be sewing up lots of things using the Tilda fabrics. That's going to be fun. I've only got small quantities of the fabrics, so they're not for sale. They are just for me to sew with, but I'm sure you'll see them turned into items in my shop really soon. So beautiful. Can't wait to start matching up fabrics and putting different combinations together to make stuff. if you saw my last vlog, you'll have seen that I did an archaeological dig up on East Lomond, which is the hill that's visible from a lot of places, including the Falkland Palace orchard, and I include videos of the hill quite often from the orchard, etc. So the dig was up on the hill, and this weekend, look who made the front cover of the local newspaper's magazine. It's me! I got a phone call on Saturday to let me know that it was on. One of my friends had seen it and she was really excited, so that was great because I didn't know it was going to be in there, or when it was going to be in there. I know the photographer was, well, the photographer took my photo up the hill, but that was over a month ago, and someone else that gets the paper, it's a daily paper, they had been checking it every day and had let me know that it had never been in it, so I just thought they weren't going to show the story. So there's a nice big article about it. It's really nicely written. I don't know if I'm holding that up very well, but anyway, my photo is in there as well. I found a really important thing. I find it was a little crucible, a part of a crucible, which is a little pot that they would have used to melt semi-precious or precious metals in. So yeah, I just found a little fragment of it, which is that little bit there you could see, and there was a little bit inside it which would have been a bit of residue, so they should be able to analyse that and see what the residue is, and that will tell them what was melted in it, which is quite exciting because it could be anything from like silver or bronze or anything. It could be gold, who knows. So hopefully in a few months' time the report from the dig will come out and I'll find that and learn what all the findings were from the dig, which will be really interesting. So yeah, it was really exciting to be in the magazine. I went into the newsagents, couldn't see it at all. This was like lying there in front of me and I didn't even recognise myself. It's quite a nice photo, I don't mind it actually. Looks good, so yeah, that was pretty exciting. That was a very exciting point to my weekend. This was in called the Courier, which is a Fife wide newspaper, and that was in the weekend section. Very exciting.